Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, we are back with a speed build. And you guys, I'm actually really happy to finally be able to sit down because I have a ton of chit chat to do with you guys today. So if you haven't realized, over the summer, I feel like I have been a little bit, I haven't really been posting as much as normal. You guys know I always tend to post like 4 or 5, sometimes every single day of a week, but this summer has definitely been just like 100 baby and then a couple other like renovations or things like that. So it's definitely been very busy over the summer. And if you guys didn't know, I actually started another channel as well for like Roblox, and I also have started Minecraft. So I've definitely been busy just kind of like playing around with that kind of stuff. But I am, now that it is September, I am home a lot more often, and definitely planning to get back into posting almost daily here for Sims. So I'm really happy that we are getting Realm of Magic. You guys know, like, I am all about that kind of like gameplay, so I definitely am going to be starting a new Let's Play next week that will be going up 2 days a week. So I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be like a series that's going to go on for a while or if it's just going to be like a mini series. But one thing is for sure, you guys will be seeing lots of Realm of Magic content next week on my channel. This video, the video for Saturday, and also 100 Baby are all being pre-recorded because I can't install nothing until those are done, because we can't be having any sneak peeks early before the access kind of unlocks. So one thing that I was really excited about when doing this build was the stairs, and honestly seeing how super easy it was. Now I'm actually recording the voiceover Friday morning, so I wasn't home yesterday to actually like get the update, so I had to keep like retweeting everything over on Twitter, and I was like so excited, but I wasn't able to like play around with any of it myself. So it was really cool to sit down, because when I seen that we were getting these new like customizable stairs, to be honest, I was like, oh no, there's so many arrows. Like, this honestly is looking way more complicated than I'm going to be comfortable with. But to be completely honest, it is like really super easy peasy to use these. So definitely going to be playing around with these a little bit more. I do have like a couple builds that I do actually have planned to do specifically because of the stairs. And yeah, so we're definitely going to play around with those a little bit more. And there is a couple of the other new things that I use, like these planters, which are not supposed to be window boxes, but you guys know I'm like always obsessed with the window boxes. I should point out I did try to use the beams, and I think we have a little bit of a glitch with the recent patch that we had, because they were like going way over the top of the roof. And I mean, I have a normal sized home, so I was like, what the freaking heck? Okay, so we can't really use the beam. So I have seen, I think it was Julian Iron Seagal, I think he was actually tweeting about that as well, that it was just causing like so many issues. So yeah, I ended up making the flower boxes a little more of like window boxes, just because I think they are super cute. And for me personally, I feel like we need to have just like 10 more options for window boxes and ivy and all of that kind of stuff, because I just always love flooding my builds out with like that kind of stuff. So I did go in and add in the yellow tree just to like pull in a little bit of like color. And then I also used the new windows that came with the new update, and you guys, I am obsessed with them. Like, they are just so pretty, and I definitely want to do a lot more building with them. So I did kind of take a little bit of time off of building this summer. I did do like a few builds, of course, with like apartment renovations, but definitely nowhere near the amount of builds that I typically do. And sometimes it's good just to kind of step back, take a break, and like do other things. And I also do have some fall inspired kind of builds that are going to be coming up, just because that is probably, other than summertime like tropical building, fall time building with like all of the autumn colors and the pumpkins and all of that kind of stuff are definitely hands down some of my favorite builds ever to do. So we're going into the pumpkin spice kind of time of the year. So this bathroom, you guys, I did end up going back in and changing it out, but when I was playing around with the doors, a lot of the time you guys will see me just like add things and remove it. But that's kind of like I just wanted to see some of the new updated items, like the new archway that we had that matches the windows that are in the kitchen. Like, I need to do a build with those. Like, those are just my freaking style, and I can't wait to see what we are going to be getting with Realm of Magic and like all of the new build and buy furniture. So I feel like this weekend everybody is just going to be kind of like buzzing for Monday to kind of see everything that we are going to be getting. Now I'm interested to see exactly like what kind of furniture, because like I said, as of right now, I have like no idea other than like what we have seen on the Sims live stream over on Twitch. So I want to know if we are going to be getting more, like when it came to vampires, I feel like a lot of this stuff I don't really use because it's a very specific style. Like it's that really old Victorian goth kind of style, I guess you could say. And I mean, it's a vampire pack, that is completely to be expected. But a lot of the items I don't use that often, other than like the diagonal wooden flooring. I freaking love that. I used to actually be obsessed with like the white and gray tones of those. And also I really do like, oh my gosh, what was the other thing? The kitchen counters, like the black and white ones. They're like so pretty, and then the wooden ones as well. So there's always something that I can find in a pack that like I'm obsessed with. But I feel like when it comes to like wizards and witches, I kind of think I'm going to be more happy about those items over like vampire stuff. And I'm kind of fingers crossed hoping we get like new kitchen counters, just because the last ones I believe we got was, in Island Living. I almost said Tropical Paradise. Every time, you guys, it never fails. Was it Island Living the last time we did get some kitchen counters? So one thing that I would really love to see them include are like tumbler inspired kitchen counters. Like honestly, it is my dream to see kitchen counters that have like the glass French top like cupboards, if you guys know what I mean. But they kind of look like the French windows with like all of the slats of wood in them, but they're glass and you can kind of see like dishes in behind. We have some of them that are a little bit similar that you can find for like end pieces for some of the kitchen counters, but I would really love to see those for like main kitchen counters. Like I do always like when we get the kitchens that look completely different. Like the ones in Solani do look pretty different. The ones that we did get with vampires, that one kind of looked similar to like the base game counters, but we had like a tad little bit more detail on them. So I really hope eventually we will get a kitchen counter like no other, like ones that we have never got, just to really switch things up in like some builds. And this new brick did come with the update as well. I really like that brick. So you guys, of course, are going to be seeing me use that quite often. Now in the bathroom, every time I do one of these like awkward shaped, just kind of like off bathrooms, I do always get comments about like not having kitchen sinks, but I really just love switching it up like a little bit in some of the builds. So instead of putting in a sink, we went with a shower and like a little side table that like holds the towels and stuff. And of course, if you need to wash your hands, we have like literally 3 steps away the kitchen. So this is definitely very minimal clutter, and specifically because this is such a small teeny tiny home that I wanted to make sure that all of the items inside were actually functional. So you're going to be able to like still use the fridge, the stove, sit at the table and like go to bed. So there's not really too much clutter. I tried to use most of the clutter for like wall decor and like on top of like the shelves and stuff like that. So I really needed to add in my fairy lights. You guys know it's never a completed build unless I have these somewhere in my build. I really do hope that you guys did enjoy today's speed build of a super teeny tiny single sim home. Of course, this will be in the gallery if you guys want to download it. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and hopefully I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye guys.